Hey Rob,
Yeah, what up?
so what does a typical day look like for you?
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
Looks like I'm recording to get more video. DJ, roll my music.
Here's another Get More video with the VO hustler himself, Rob Moreira. Get more with Rob Moreira.
What's good, mi gente? It's your boy Rob Moreira here with another Get More Moreira video. Can we just take a moment to just realize the fact that I said Palm Pilot? I rest in peace, Palm Pilot, the OG organizer. Cause damn, I don't think I don't. I remember the Palm Pilot, but I was still too young to actually get one. And by the time I was old enough to get my own phone, the Palm Pilot basically vanished because everybody was rocking the was it the BlackBerry, Blackberries, right? That's what they were called. I think I had one. Why am I acting brand new? Like I don't have one. Anyway, whatever. That's how I'm that old. That's how old I am. Anyway, what's good, everybody? Coming here with you with another Get More video. So yeah, this video's tackling a question actually that my homegirl Nikki Sunshine asked me quite a while ago now. So my bad that it took so long to answer said question with the video, but I get sidetracked. I'm sorry, but yeah, she actually asked me what does a typical day look like for me. Now here's the thing: is that my days honestly they fluctuate pretty regularly, and not because of my kids. People always think it's my kids that kind of throw me out of whack. On the contrary, that's really the only constant I have is my kids, because I do take one of my daughters to school, and then I usually have like a little pocket of time at night where I kind of hang out with all of them, or at least I try to. And so yeah, they're actually the only one real main constant is my family and the time that I spend with them. But really what fluctuates a lot is the time that I spend either auditioning or actually doing jobs. So like let's just say we're looking at a typical day where I have no bookings. So if I have no bookings, usually I start my day checking out my social media. That's usually what I do. I usually tend to check out my social media, see what's going on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn I probably get anywhere between 10 to 12 connections on LinkedIn daily or every other day. So I'm usually filtering through those, reaching out to those people, saying what's up, and just kind of keep it, staying top of mind, because honestly you never know who they know, you never know what they do. So I tend to try to connect with whoever I haven't spoken to yet. So I hit those people up. So LinkedIn I do a little bit of, do a little touch, see who's posting, respond, like, comment, all that good stuff. From there, then I jump on Twitter for a little bit. Twitter I'm kind of on all day to some capacity. I kind of like take little pockets of time where I'll jump into it, see what's going on, and then I'll leave it for a couple hours, come back, and then check out what's going on there. So then I do Twitter. Facebook, I don't use too much in terms of promotion. I really just kind of go into the voice acting groups, see what's going on, see if anything's interesting is going on. If not, then I quickly bypass that. And sometimes I'll post on my Facebook business page. So I will do that. So I do check that. I'm probably thinking about TikTok videos and which ones I'm going to do next. I'll probably look through TikTok videos, see what's kind of hot, see what's trending, try to see where I can, jump on that. I just started on TikTok. I'm brand new, but I already got a couple videos down. Trying to up the scale of videos there. So that's kind of like a new endeavor. But overall, yeah. So social media, that's kind of how I start my day. So I will do that. After that, that could probably be like an hour and a half, maybe, depending, give or take. So I'll do that for a bit. I'll also be creating posts. Chances are I probably already have posts created that I'm going to share. So I have a lot of that stuff. So a lot of that stuff tends to go out at that time. Like my YouTube videos, I tend to do those later in at night, or I'll have some backed up already that I'm gonna be posting, and then I will promote those the morning that they actually release, because I'll post them up early, and then I'll have them scheduled to drop at a specific date and time. So whenever that time is, I'll make sure that I kind of am posting in tandem with the release of the video. So it all kind of comes out at the same time. So that's kind of like the morning to some capacity. Now auditions I don't really do too many during the day per se. I usually wait to the end of the night because the auditions that I hold in the highest regard, I kind of have tiers of auditions. The ones that I hold highest are the ones that I get from my agents. So any auditions that I get from my agents, I do those at night. Do I rush to do them right away? Not necessarily. Some people do. Some people say it's best to just, the minute you get it, do it, crank it out, and send it over. You could. I haven't. I don't think it really has affected my career to wait and send it later. But truth be told, is I got a life, and that's how I kind of run my biz. That's how I run my hustle. You know what I'm saying? I do it at night. I have a time when I do it, and then I send it off. And that's how I do it. And I book. So I'm definitely not booking. I am booking. So I'm clearly doing something right. Um, so I do those auditions usually at night. Now I may do some P2P during the day. I am on Voices, but I'm not a big fan. If I happen to be available and an audition comes in saying that I'm a match, then I'll do it. But a lot of the times when they come in, I'm either in a session or I'm doing something else, and I don't have time. And by the time I go to it, there's like 87 people that responded. So there's no point in me sending in my audition, or at least I don't think so. So that's that. But I do have other P2Ps that I'm actually on, so I'll probably scope those out, and then I'll see if there's anything interesting, and I'll drop a couple auditions here and there. I don't go too crazy. I audition way less than you probably imagine. I actually do a lot of focus on my online presence than I do auditioning. I probably I audition a lot less than you probably figure. Whatever number it is that you have in your head that you think I audition, probably cut that number by like half, maybe even more than that, and that's probably how much I actually audition. But I do book a lot. I do book a lot though. So I mean, in any given month, at least the last couple of months, I rack about maybe 20 bookings a month, give or take. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And a lot of those are repeat clients. Very, very few are actually new clients or new bookings. A lot of those are just repeat clients that I happen to have that I'm spinning those plates and keeping them active, keeping them happy. So that's that. Let's see. So social media, couple of auditions. I actually get contacted by a lot of voice actors. I do get contacted a lot because I am starting something new. So you're kind of getting the skinny, you're getting the tea here. But I am opening up more to being a consultant, a brand consultant, or business consultant, I should say, for actors. I am opening myself up to doing that a little bit more because I am getting a lot of questions. I am getting a lot of, hey, let's hang out, let's talk. And the thing is that there's so many people that I would like to help. The only problem is there's just nowhere near enough time for me to be able to meet with everybody. And if I'm going to meet with everybody, I'd rather meet with them and really dish out really awesome information and content and really hammer down what it is the person is looking for, and doing it at a consulting, at a consulting level, and really help that person kind of, solidify what it is that they're looking for. So I do consult. I also coach for voiceover as well. I will happily direct anyone in their demos as well. I did do that with a client as well. So that's kind of like a new aspect of my business that I've been doing, is kind of speaking to people, getting to connected with them, and helping them out with however that I can. And if we do meet up and we do consulting, then we can do something like that. So that is something new in my overall business that's kind of starting to start taking off. But so far it's still, I'm still keeping it down here. I'm not like broadcasting it out because, again, I don't want to then get so busy doing that I can't do what I actually enjoy, which is the voice acting aspect of it. That's still the primary focus. And where I can, I will consult and coach, however time fits. So there's a lot of times where there's a big chunk of time where I'm actually responding to other actors and assisting them with their questions. So that's another aspect of things that I do throughout my day. Then beyond that, that's kind of it. Now, that's on a non-booking day. Now, on a booking day, that could vary greatly because I do some bookings in my booth, and I also do some bookings in the city. I do have a repeat client in the city who I see anywhere between 1 to 3 times a week. Um, I don't know how coronavirus is going to affect that because that means I have to go into the city, but we'll see. But on a non, epidemic scale, when things like that aren't happening, yeah, I see that client about 1 to 3 times a week, and I do a lot of work with them. I do audio descriptions. I do a lot of different TV shows with them, and great client, great client. Been with them for about 5 years now, and so on a normal booking day, I may just see them, and then I'll probably come back home and then do the rest of my day, my normal schedule. But like on a really crazy booking day, this past Thursday wasn't a good example of that. Where in the morning I did 2.5 hours of audio descriptions. I came home, I worked with a client because I had another session right when I got home for about an hour and a half, and then right after that one, I had another session with a client out in Germany who I needed to do some stuff for. So that was a crazy day. That was a really wild day. I rarely get 3 to 4 bookings in a day like that. I usually tend to get like one a day. So I'll do like 5 within a week or maybe 6 within a week. But rarely do I do like 3 or 4 in a day. Like that's a lot. That's a big uptick. But 2 of those were actually new clients. So that's probably why that happened that way. But yeah, so that's kind of like a busy day. And that's kind of like what that looks like. But again, every day looks different. I just have to make sure that I stay flexible, and I keep myself available for my clients, and I have to keep myself agile. That's really the thing. So it's hard to say what it is that I do day to day because my day to day kind of always fluctuating. So I know it kind of doesn't answer your question, but that is kind of the reality of a full-time voice actor, is that you're either going to be really busy some days, or you're going to be busy consistently throughout the days, or you're just going to have pockets where you just focus on other stuff. Ultimately, I mean, if you are a full-time voice actor and you're running your empire as a business, as I always like to say, you're always doing something to move your brand to the next level. So you just got to figure out what that is for you. I know what it is for me, and I work it accordingly, like doing these videos. That's an aspect of it. So yeah, that's pretty much what's up. But yeah, so that's kind of like what my day looks like overall. But yeah, if you happen to have any questions, or maybe you want to tell me what your schedule looks like, I mean, let me know. Again, this is just what my schedule looks like. Your schedule might look different. This is what mine looks like. It is what it is. But yeah, so hopefully that just kind of illuminates what a full-time voice actor schedule looks like to some capacity. But in any event, that's what it is. So much love. Also, remember, this week I'm going to be dropping a new On the Stoop video. That's right. I got a very special guest. One of my homegirls from the Twitterverse, Melissa Medina, is going to be on my next On the Stoop, and she's going to break it down. She's going to break down she's gonna drop the knowledge. She's gonna drop the knowledge. It's a really great video, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna come out Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, it'll come out Thursday. So that's gonna drop on Thursday. Keep an eye on that, and make sure you hit that subscription. Make sure you click on that like button, hit the notification so you know when my next videos drop. As always, much appreciated. Make sure you're getting out there, you're doing those auditions, make sure you're hitting them bookings, make sure you're building those clients, and you're creating a network for yourself. All right, so much love to y'all. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Much appreciated. See you on the next one. Love.